Aidan Kovacic, Sophie Holtzman, and I did an experiment for psychology based on gender schemas. We collected toys of different type. We collected toys like dolls, board games, Legos, more creative toys, and we chose toys that had different colors that could be associated with different gender stereotypes. And we allowed kids to look at a randomized pile on the ground and sort them into piles that they saw fit without any direction from us about what type of piles or how many piles. We just said sort them into piles based on the toys. We expected that kids would see a clear difference between things like Minecraft Legos and Princess Legos, so we got very distinct differences of two types. We asked a teacher from 1st grade, a teacher from 4th grade, a teacher from 7th grade, and a teacher from 10th grade to each pick 4 students, 2 boys and 2 girls, and send them out to us individually so that way they couldn't impact each other's results. And we also made sure that they knew to pick 2 boys and 2 girls, but they didn't know that there was a gender bias in the project, so the students did not know this. So we started with 10th graders, and we worked our way down through 7th, through 4th, and then back to 1st.
And what grade are you in?
Sophomore.
7th.
4th grade. 1st.
Our hypothesis was that kids would base the sorting of the toys into gender schemas, so they would divide things like Legos, Minecraft, and Lego Cinderella toys into separate piles, Barbie dolls into a separate pile, a typical Operation board game and a Princess board game into separate piles, blue silly putty versus pink silly putty into separate piles. And this actually did not happen much during the experiment at all. For 1st graders, not a single one separated them out of all 4. The same happened with 4th grade and the same with 7th grade. The only differences happened in 10th grade. We had one 10th grade girl who separated based on gender stereotypes.
What's your name?
Samuel. I sorted the piles into boy and girl toys.
2 that separated by the function of the toy, like what the type of toy was.
I looked at what type of toy it was.
I sorted them into main function. I went with board games or boxes in general, doll-esque, play with it, dolls and cards, card games specifically, and then another category for the putties.
And then one that separated it based on color.
By color.
We thought this was very interesting because our perspective was that gender stereotypes and schemas are enforced in the media since a young age, so that the kids would just naturally kind of gravitate towards those when not being told how to sort the toys, and seeing primarily pink and primarily primary color toys and primarily girl ideas in the media and primarily male ideas in the media would be what they gravitated towards, but this didn't happen. This could be a result of the way we're raised. These are all people from the same school, so it could be a result of societal structure in this city. It could be a result of how we're raised at this school and the group that we're around, and getting to know people very easily and closely. We learn about our classmates, so this might destroy some stereotypes. But this could be a possibility for many reasons.
What did you base the piles on that you made?
So, I put this all together. Sometimes some people make cards in here. Yeah. In Minecraft, some people makes a lot of stuff.
I love Minecraft.
Yeah.
Alright, and can you tell me about the other piles?
So, all of these are games.
Okay.
Yeah. And these are putty things.
Yeah.
And these are dolls.
Awesome. Thank you.
And this is Legos.
Yeah.
Those are good.
Perfect. Thank you.
Into Barbie piles, box piles, egg piles, and the dog piles.
Awesome.
I did boxes of like games, boxes of cards, dolls, cars, and small toys.
In conclusion, gender schemas are not as predominant of a factor in kids' minds on decision making and sorting as we thought they were at this age. They might still be very present in their minds, but it's not extensive to the point where if kids are given an opportunity to look at two things that would seem predominantly girl and seem predominantly boy, they don't point it out and they don't see it immediately. They think more logically about the function of the toy, which I thought was very interesting. We expected that if anything, it would start out gender based and maybe start to become more based on functionality as the kids aged through different ages in the cross sectional survey that we did, but it ended up being pretty consistent throughout.
Sarah, what did you sort the piles based on?
Like stereotypical female and male stuff. Sorry, I don't know.
Say it one more time, but
Louder? Like,
just with more confidence.
Conclusion with this experiment and this sample group especially, gender schemas aren't that primary of a thought in a kid's mind, at least you're in my video. Gender schemas are not as big of a predominant
Well, yeah,